So it's the end of 2022. We're about to roll into 2023, and you're either in the middle of selling or considering selling your home. You saw that in the middle of 2022, all the way back to the beginning of COVID, we had these incredible runs where all these prices shot through the roof. A lot of the conditions that we had then are no longer here, so the market has shifted into a buyer's market in a lot of markets. Specifically for us in the Katy, Texas area, Cypress, Richmond, and everything surrounding, it's feeling a little bit more like a buyer's market. My name is Jorge de Jesus. I am your Katy, Texas realtor, and in this video, I want to show you 7 ways that a home seller can navigate a buyer's market. If you find content like this useful, helpful, please share it. Please consider subscribing. And without further ado, let's get into it. So real estate is cyclical, and right now we're entering a buyer's market. So what does that mean? We're seeing a lot more homes available. It doesn't take 2 hours to sell a home. It used to. Now it takes anywhere between 30 and 45 days, which is still very healthy days on market. But as we continue to go deeper into the shift and we have more and more inventory, you might be looking around your neighborhood saying, man, is it really a good time to sell? Should I get off the market? Should I withdraw my listing? What should I do? So what I want to give you is 7 things that we're doing successfully with our clients to help sell, not in record times, but sell at market value and in enough of the timeline, within the timeline that our clients need. Number 1 goes without saying, it's pricing the home correctly. Look, we all love those prices that we were getting not too long ago. However, those are not the prices that are here anymore. In the Katy, Texas area, at the height of the market, you were seeing an average of about $450,000. And that's average, right? It shifts from neighborhood to neighborhood. But you were seeing X, let's just say whatever number. Right now, from that high of that COVID run, which it started March 2020, ended about 4 months ago, you're seeing 10% off of that high as that selling point. So it's no longer that price. However, we're going to continue to see prices drop, maybe not dramatically, maybe another 5 to 7%. We don't know what 2023 is going to bring, but if you're not pricing yourself appropriately in your market, you're going to sit on the market for a very long time and it's not going to fit your timeline. Number 2 is making your home stand out. So how do we make our home stand out? Well, a lot of times it means doing a renovation or a light renovation work and upgrading the most important things that buyers kind of look at. And that's going to be your flooring. That's going to be your kitchen, your bathrooms. Those are the wow factors, the things that pop out. However, if that's not in the budget, what you would then consider is pricing the home accordingly. And how you would get that idea is obviously you work with a real estate agent that knows how these things affect pricing. But let's say you want to do a little reconnaissance, a little homework on your own. You could go to open houses in your neighborhood and see if Susie down the street is selling at $450, and she didn't do a renovation, but Mark down the street fully upgraded everything, he's selling at $500, then there's the disparity. That kind of gives you an idea, but what we really need to look at is what has actually sold, as opposed to what's on the market. Number 3 is having the flexibility to allow for showing. So the way that our system works and for people to come in and see your house is they have to make an appointment. They can't just show up unless you're leaving the home vacant, which is great. In order for them to make an appointment, typically, if you're still living there, we have to get you to approve it. Or if you have a tenant there, they have to approve it. Right now, the difference between selling and not selling a home within a certain amount of time could be not allowing that one showing from that one buyer that really needs to be in that neighborhood. Now, you'll say, oh, well, if they really want it, they'll make an appointment whenever. The problem becomes there are so many homes available right now willing to make a deal and have a flexibility in showings that they don't need to settle for yours. They don't need to wait for you to allow for a showing to happen. Number 4, you need to be prepared to negotiate. So this is the kind of market where a lot of buyers that like to do deals and wheel and deal, and I work with many, that's why I'm laughing, that like to shoot what I call really low ball offers. Those are the kind of buyers that are going to come out. They're not all going to be like that. Now, here's the thing. First, some buyers won't even shoot you an offer because they're afraid of insulting you. This is not an emotional time. Never is it an emotional time to sell a house. It's it's a transaction that we're trying to get done. So don't worry about lowball offers. And if you're well represented, a real estate agent can tell you when an offer that might not be as close to asking price as you want it to be could still be something that's negotiable. So be open to that back and forth. Don't just reject everything. Number 5, consider offering incentives. So incentives can be anywhere from covering a home warranty, which is anywhere between $500 and $800, and covers a year or 2 years of maintenance on some key items, not a homeowner's insurance, home warranty, or helping to give credit towards closing costs, which would come from the proceeds of the sale, and the title company can handle all that. It doesn't have to come necessarily out of your pocket. I think this is a winning strategy. I think if you price yourself slightly above what the market tells you that you should price yourself, then that difference between what you should and where you are, you can offer that as closing cost incentives. Number 6, be flexible with closing dates. Right now, buyers have tons of options. That's obvious. But not all of them are ready to close in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This is not a seller's market where we had a lot of closings that happened within 9 days. If for whatever reason, personal or financial, they need an extra, 15 days on top of the average 21 days, that's reasonable. Now, if they're saying 2 months, that's sketchy. So work with a real estate professional to kind of guide you through what is reasonable, what would be considerate, and what would be somebody trying to take advantage of you, because there is a huge difference. Lastly, number 7, keep an open mind. A lot of times when things don't go our way, your home doesn't sell within 10 days, you're not under contract, you haven't received an offer, open house didn't go very well. It could be a variety of things. Keep an open mind to the reality of the market and put trust in the real estate agent that you're hiring, or if you're doing it yourself, put trust in the process that it will come out okay. Just make sure that you're being open to all offers, countering all of them, not just simply rejecting them, and that you're following all the other steps. And if you've done that, then you've done everything you can do. All it takes is a little more patience and an open mind.